Hey folks, Twisha Christian here. Today I want to talk about Dr. Maria Conwell's prophecy concerning the three smaller dogs. And I've discussed the particular prophecy dealing with Shiba Inu will go to $1 and then $13, and then I've been discussing all the different various prophets and what they have been seeing with Shiba Inu, all the way from 0.0002 all the way up to $13. And of course, now thinking with one of the prophecies I'm getting ready to show you, it's very possible that we may even see even more than that. But first, before I get into that, folks, I have to tell you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just bringing and sharing information and giving you my thoughts and my opinion. And if you guys do like these videos that I make, the support links are down below in the description, in the PayPal, and on the Patreon. Now I want to read something really quick before I get into what I'm getting ready to talk about, because I think we need to have an understanding of where we are at in the wealth transfer and part of the purpose, and that hopefully that this encourages you, right? And this comes from Isaiah 61. And the Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to those who are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, to console those who mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garments of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they may be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he may be glorified. And they shall rebuild the old ruins, they shall raise up the former desolations, they shall repair the ruined cities, the desolations of many generations. Strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the foreigners shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But you shall be named the priest of the Lord, they shall call you the servants of our God. And you shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory you shall boast. Instead of your shame you shall have double honor, and instead of confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess double, everlasting joy shall be theirs. One of the reasons why I brought that up, because there was an interesting passage where he talks about giving them beauty for ashes, and that's what God is getting ready to do with us. And a lot of people are going to see a lot of different things over the next few months. We know what's going on with the stock market and the crypto markets and all the bad news that just seems to pound both, all the markets. When you hear that the beauty for ashes, you'll understand why. As I'm getting ready to play a piece of Prophetess Solomon prophecy, and I'm just playing a piece of it because she has mentioned some other things like another Bitcoin type that's going to be close to the original Bitcoin. I'm going to cross that with Prophet Christopher Harris's prophecy concerning what's going to happen during crypto winter and all that stuff, and it deals with another Bitcoin. But right now we're dealing with Shiba Inu. All right, so back on April the 27th, and of course I didn't see this particular prophecy until I came across her when I first started talking about Maria Conwell. She had a dream about these small dogs and a large puppy. So it says here, the Lord just showed me some weird dreams in which I saw a large puppy and a pie with 3 other smaller dogs and many smaller kittens. Right, so that was back in April. Right, she didn't really necessarily understood what it meant. But here in this particular prophecy, the one that says, tell my people, it will reach $1 and then $13. So I'm going to go ahead and read this part of what she wrote. And she said here, after receiving these words about Shiba Inu, I was reminded of my dream, which I posted in April 2021, in which I saw 1 large dog and a pie, along with 3 smaller dogs and also kittens. At the time, I was not shown which coins were represented, but now I believe Shiba Inu was one of the smaller dogs that will grow up to become a large dog. Okay, so we pretty much figured out, dealing with 3 smaller dogs prophecy, that one of them was Shiba Inu. So one of the things that I was wanting to do was trying to find out, what were the other 2 coins that are going to be related to the Dogecoin. I went back in history, tried to look at news articles, and trying to see when these coins, these different Dogecoin spin-offs started. So here on the Patreon that I posted a couple days ago, I put the information out there, and we talk about the 3 baby puppies. Right now, the kittens, there's many kittens as far as what she's referring to, and there's actually so many that that I'm like, I have no idea which one of those could be without some kind of direction, especially trying to figure out when each single one started. And I think I tried to show that about the kittens and the cat and all that. All right, so the first one obviously would be Shiba Inu, right? And we know that's down a little bit right now. But the other one was Baby Doge and Floki Inu. Now, I did this from a news search, and I believe that these two were the two main spinoffs, which were both promoted by Elon Musk, where it brought Baby Doge up and then Floki Inu. Now, of course, since this post, the pricings of those had changed. We have Floki Inu. Now, the one Floki Inu, I'm not sure about that, but that was the one I believe that where Elon Musk said that he was going to name his dog Floki, right? And that particular pricing right now is down since that post, 40515, and we have 404602. So it's gone down since I've made the post. Right now, Floki Inu, I'm not entirely too for sure on Floki Inu. Right, it's actually more expensive to get this one than it is Shiba Inu. So I'm not going to be putting any money into Floki Inu right now. And I can also wait for crypto winter to come before I start pouring into a lot of these different coins, a lot of our profits from selling off right before crypto winter happens. But when we go to Baby Doge, and you can see right now it's actually at 804,194. When I made that post, it was actually at 5938. Right, so it has dropped considerably since then. And so, because I know people are going to ask, where is it available at? Like I said, folks, you can go on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and you can pull up any coin and then click on market, and it'll tell you all the markets it's on. And I think here in the United States, you have Gate, L-Bank, and then, of course, you have Pancake Swap. If you guys use Pancake Swap, XT might be one. I'm not too for sure, but since I've been using Gate, that's where I've been purchasing the Baby Doge. I believe that is one of the puppies, but I needed confirmation on that, and I got that from Prophet of Solomon. So I'm going to play a short clip of what she says, not only about Shiba Inu, but also about Baby Doge.
And then I saw the Shiba coin, the Shiba Inu coin. I then saw Shiba Inu coin rose from ashes. So the Shiba Inu coin was buried in ashes in division. I saw it. It was so much dirty ashes on top of the Shiba Inu coin. But it rose from the ashes in division. It rose from the ashes into the glory smoke where Bitcoin was. So the Shiba Inu coin, God rose the Shiba Inu coin up out of ashes into the glory smoke. And then he put the Shiba coin next to the Bitcoin. He put it next to the two Bitcoins, the big Bitcoin, and then the medium-sized Bitcoin, and then Ethereum. He put it, but he put the Shiba Inu coin between the two it was the big Bitcoin, then it was the small Bitcoin, then the Shiba Inu, and then the Ethereum coin. So God took the Shiba coin and put it by the Bitcoins and the Ethereum coins. So I think that means that God was trying to show me that the Shiba coin was going to be worth a lot of money like Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Maybe it's not going to take Bitcoin over, but it's going to be as valuable as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin was and Ethereum was, that's where we put it. It was actually, now this tripped me out in the vision, guys. The Shiba coin was smiling. It was smiling. I'm telling Daddy made these coins alive, guys. These coins were alive. And the Shiba coin had a smile on its face, a big smile on its face, the Shiba coin. It was amazing. It had a smile on its face. Look, are y'all supposed to be listening to this vision? Not telling me to get black seed oil and do this and do that. Pay attention. That's why people miss blessings, because they don't pay attention. So the Shiba Inu coin had a big smile on its face. Had a big smile. And it was a man. It was a man dog, Shiba. I always thought Shiba was a girl dog. Because the name Shiba is usually for a girl. But in the vision, the Shiba coin, Shiba Inu coin, was a man dog. And he was smiling. Okay. Then the Shiba coin had 2 other coins connected to it when it came out the ashes. The Shiba coin had the Doge coin connected to it, and it had the baby Doge coin connected to it. So when God brought the Shiba Inu coin out the ashes, it had the Doge coin. They had hands. I know this sounds out there. I know this sounds outlandish. But when the Shiba coin came up, it had hands. And its right hand was holding the hand of the Doge coin. And then the Doge coin was holding the hand of a little baby dog. And it said baby Doge or something, right? And they were smiling. They were smiling, right? And then I saw all these other coins.
Okay, so you heard what she said in her vision about baby Doge, right? And it was connected to Shiba Inu, right? And Dogecoin. Right? When I look at this particular vision, I wonder, is this for now, or is this for when everything seems to crash and crumble all the way to the bottom, when all these different coins will be at the very bottom? And I believe that's exactly what she is seeing. But we also know that there is another run in the cryptocurrency coming up before this actually happens. I mean, trying to figure out what the 3 baby coins are. One of them we know is Shiba Inu, and the other one is baby Doge. Now, as far as Floki, I have no idea. But folks, the other thing is what she said about Shiba Inu, in that it's going to be up there with some of the other coins. It doesn't mean that it's going to be just as much, but we know it's going to be very valuable, right? According to what she is prophesying about. So that's very interesting as far as that. And so who knows, maybe this coin will actually go more than $13, but I don't have any idea, right? We have the prophetic charts that we're looking at, or keeping track of everything that the prophets are saying about this, and other prophecies too as well. I have other prophetic dreams, not from YouTubers, but people who have wrote in and shared certain things with me that I believe that it's going to add more to what is going on with Shiba Inu and the purpose. Right? I'm going to put the link down below to Prophetess Solomon to this video, and you can watch the entire thing. As I've shared, she talked about another Bitcoin. And I'm going to deal with that in another video because I believe that when I cross that with Christopher Harris' prophecy and people getting into another Bitcoin, I believe that they are talking and referring to the same one. So, folks, and like I said, I'm not telling you to go out and buy it. Any coin that I have presented to you, whether it's through a prophecy or one that I think that is good, you always got to remember that when you go in to buy, and say you got $100 to spend, buy $50 worth at the price where it's at. If you think it's going to go down, well, take your first $50 and maybe set it a little bit lower as far as a buy limit order. And then maybe take the other $50 and maybe put it down another 10% from that, right? So then that way, if it does drop, you have your other order kick in, because there's no telling when we'll get bad news from the media or from the government or whatever the case, that's going to put a downer on the cryptocurrency industry. So like I said, folks, I'm not too for sure about Floki, But I'm going to go ahead and go with Baby Doge, and that will probably be one of my next purchases. There's a lot of coins that we've been discussing. There's tons of prophetic coins, or at least coins with prophetic pricing on them. And, we know about when crypto winter is going to start. So a lot of coins are going to be pretty cheap during that time period, but we're going to have about a week or two to set our buy limit orders for a lot of this stuff. And we'll be able to get back in on some of the different cryptocurrencies. But after maybe people are able to start logging back in and start buying again, most definitely a lot of these different coins we're going to be looking at to purchase again, like Baby Doge, Dogecoin, ETN, XRP, Litecoin, XLM. If during crypto winter, Dogecoin is going to be at 4 cents, I couldn't imagine or any of the coins that are in the top 100. And when you listen to the whole entire prophecy, you'll see that it's just, she talks about multiple, basically each coin waiting for its turn to take off. So, but in the next video that I do dealing with the Bitcoin, or the other Bitcoin, I'm going to play the entire prophecy. So like I said, it's available on Gate. And of course, if you're using PancakeSwap or LBank, you can go on there. But it looks like right now Gate.io is about the cheapest. See Polynex, no, I can't use that one. So at least all the different platforms, the cheapest one that it's on, it's currently on Gate. All right, so I just want to go back over this one last time concerning the three smaller dogs prophecy. We have Shiba, which we're investing in, and then we have, I believe, that Prophet Solomon gave us the confirmation on this. On the second one was Baby Doge. Right now, the only one that is disputable is Floki Ino. I searched the news and the internet and everything, trying to figure out which were the first coins that spun off of Dogecoin. So I'm not sure Floki Inu. I know it came in after Baby Doge, but I couldn't find anything else. So if you guys have some information or you find some information, please make a comment below down in the description. And one last thing that I do want to bring up, and when I read that particular word in Isaiah 61, and one of the things that's going to happen out of all of this, and that we're going to be doing these things for the people in this world. With the wealth transfer, we're the ones who are supposed to be preach good tidings to the poor and help heal the brokenhearted and give liberty to the captives and opening the prison to those who are bound and giving people beauty for ashes and oil for joy in the morning and help rebuild the old ruins and raise up the former desolations and repair the ruined cities. And we're supposed to be doing that with the wealth transfer. I just want to put that into perspective, because this is not about just getting wealthy, but it's also moving the kingdom of God. And right now, with the way that this world is, and we know that everything is going to be leveled out, it's kind of like Iraq when they were completely wiped out and they had to rebuild. And after this first major run-up, and we experience when things seem at their worst, all the stock markets are down. But see, you are prepared because you've already taken the wealth, and you're setting yourself up for the next run. But you're also going to be helping people during this time period when things seem at their worst. And then when the Iraqi dinar does revalue and start to bring recovery to the world, then you're going to see the next major run, which is going to bring in so much finance, unprecedented wealth in your life, that we will most definitely be doing all of these things. And we will be starting right after the first major run. You'll be starting to lay the foundation for your ministry, the foundation for your business, the foundation for, buying houses and land and property, buildings. So just for those who want to invest, that is, like I said, Baby Doge, and it is available on Gate. I've already bought some on Gate, and of course now it's cheaper than where I bought it from. But we just don't know when these people are going to put these hit pieces out and try to bring the cryptocurrency markets down. and it's going to happen, and we've seen it over the years, but it's always recovered, folks. It's always recovered. And we only have maybe weeks left, if that, before the cryptocurrency industry starts to take off. And in the next video dealing with the Bitcoin, you're going to hear about Ethereum getting ready to take off. All right, so there's a lot going on, folks, and I just want everybody to be prepared for this, but also prepare your mind for the ups and the downs, right? And to hold and remain steadfast in all of this. And if you guys want to join in on the conversation on Patreon, you guys can sign up on the Patreon so that we can all try to figure this out together. Because I'm not always going to be right. I'm always going to try to find the best information, whether it's in the news or prophetically, to present to you guys so that we can make the right decisions and allow God to use this to help build the kingdom. And you'll hear that in the next video that I make of Prophet of Solomon prophecy, because there's multiple prophecies, but if you want to go ahead and listen to it now, that link is down below in the description. So if you guys come across any information about the third puppy and any of the kittens, that's the one that I don't get because there's so many kitten coins. It's too confusing for me. So, and I'm almost just about tapped out as it is already because, I keep buying on the dips and then it'll dip more and then I'll buy on the dip and just waiting for this moment to begin. So anyways, folks, I thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.